Good day. Good Thursday. Thursday, hope your day is going well. Hope everything's going well for you. Apologize for the lighting here. Might not be the best, but it be what it be, right? Hope at some point get the camera, all that other stuff, be able to improve the visual aspect of this podcast and of my channel and videos, along with other aspects as well, of course. The point, you want to grow, you want to go with the changes, as in with how things are in this era and technology. Better. But here, welcome to Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Welcome to this episode, talking about my memories about VADER, talk about Raw, SmackDown Live, and other things. As well, I do wish to discuss a lot of craziness going on. More so craziness going on in other sports. NBA, where's LeBron James going and stuff like that. And the NFL, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston. Suspended for 3 games. A 1, a 2, a 3. 3 games. That's more like the owl from that commercial than the Count from Sesame Street. Point being is, either way, that stuff going on. Also, political landscape. Kim Jong-un, President Trump summit weeks ago, and other Foxconn situation coming here or dealing here in Wisconsin. The president was here in Wisconsin today for the Foxconn situation. So a lot of stuff going on in that aspect, in all of our sports and aspects of life. And professional wrestling, nothing really huge going on. No, I mean, saddened at the loss of VADER, but no big huge news moving forward for the wrestler or for current performers, like potential stuff for main events or who may be returning or this and that. Like nothing there, and even if there is, it's all hearsay, right? Anything like that's hearsay. Everybody's opinion on that. Right now, I have mute Big Bang Theory and Keely Coco. It's pretty damn hot, and if you go to a certain website, you actually see her do things. So I'm just saying. Just gonna leave it that way. Your mind can go as per cure. Hopefully that was even the right word, but yeah. Anyways, before I go way off base, let's dive in and talk about Monday Night Raw. I was checking something. Monday Night Raw, which was a pretty eventful, interesting, I would say pretty dang good show. Starting off with Raw General Manager Kurt Angle canceling the multi-man match to determine Brock Lesnar's next challenger. Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley come out ahead of the previous week. I see overall was good, but it kind of was like redo of last week, sort of. You have Kurt Angle out there. And then you have Roman Reigns and Lashley come out. Then the Revival. And then you have a match.
I'm going to take the dog and
All right, well, shortly I'll be moving. All right, but like I was saying, the start of Raw pretty much being the same as as last week with Kurt Angle coming out there, and you have Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns. Then you have the Revival coming out there, and I'm sorry for the delay, but talking some personal things there, as you could hear in the background. But then to have that tag team match. Only this time, unlike the previous week, and the Revival win. So you had the Revival getting W. Hold on, I might have to go for a few seconds. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Delay, things going on. Anyways, I was leaving off with the revival between Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley, which, in a sense, makes sense, but why, really? Kurt Angle defeating Raw Tag Team Champion, Welcome Matt Hardy. Cool. House of Pain making their return, or in a sense of return. Like a return after their debut a while ago, beating Rich and Rex Gibson, local jobbers. I guess good for them. Natalia defeating the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. So we have Bliss, who just won the championship with the cash in at Money in the Bank, and having her lose now to Natalia. I'll do that and all the other stuff as well. Just, I get it in the sense for Natalia. I'm being the heel lose, but she's not the new champion. She has a rematch against Nia Jax, and she's had such a sharpshooter once. I don't know. I'll lose credibility as champion. Though I still think Bliss is great and awesome, but losing Natalia this past week would do too much. And even if it's supposed to continue on with this thing with Ronda Rousey, Ronda's not there. She's suspended, quote unquote, right? So she wasn't there to distract Bliss or anything like that. Natalia just straight up won. Which good for Natalia, I guess, and looking at her, but got a new Raw Women's champion, Alexa Bliss. 5-time champion. Now, some would say that her credibility wouldn't be hurt too much because of the fact that she's now a 5-time champion. Women's champion, I don't know. But, yeah. I also want to let people know I'm now on Snapchat. You can find me on Snapchat. It's TBK_06. Now, anyway, moving right along. Rise Squad defeating Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Ember Moon. And you got Bayley. And then you have Bayley beat the crap out of Sasha Banks after the match. Is it a full heel turn for Bayley? I don't know, maybe not, but I certainly hope so. I've been the one that's been saying for months, and I would say many months, if not a year, that Bayley should be the one to turn heel. Go up against Sasha Banks. You already know how Sasha Banks is as a heel. She's great. She's one of the best, whatever, arguably, I would say. But, I still say Bliss and Charlotte is above Sasha Banks, but overall, having Bayley's the heel, that would be great, So that's how she does. The ball run with it. Will she do great? Will she fail? Whatever, but that's her single swim moment. The WWE superstar at one point in their career should be a face, should be a heel. Right? They start off their careers in the main roster or otherwise as one, then go to the other. That's how they do. Yes, they might be better as one than the other. Fine, whatever. That's through their each individuality, personality, or also just how they're booked as a face or a heel. Either way, Bayley's a heel. Looking forward to that. Mojo Rawley refuses the match with No Way Jose and beats up one of his guys. Strowman and Kevin Owens defeating Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. Constable Baron Corbin via count. And Seth Rollins defeats Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler via disqualification. Drew McIntyre get involved. Ziggler keeps the title. Rollins keeps his feud and get another opportunity at his championship. Probably will be facing off against each other at Extreme Rules to move match and go from there. And Rollins may be in the Universal title picture. But yeah, not too much really to talk about in depth here in Raw like I was going to. Like I said, I had that big break, and I kind of have to leave here shortly, anyways. But I will definitely go through SmackDown Live and SmackDown Live the next day, as there was 2 matches that were, 3 matches were announced and promoted before the show. Rusev against Xavier Woods. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. title, and also Becky Lynch versus Peyton Royce. In the end, only one of those matches happened. Which means the same was Jeff Hardy or Shinsuke Nakamura got actually injured the day before by a police dog at the arena at the last house show before this current SmackDown Live show on Tuesday. And instead of it being Peyton Royce, it was Sonya Deville who faced Becky Lynch. Had a whole backstage thing, I guess, earlier in the day. You know how they built that up, sort of thing. But so I'm confused. It was promoted to be one person and the other, and they didn't say if anything like she got in trouble or if she got lost in traffic, lost luggage, lost whatever. If anything serious health-wise happened to her, or just an injury or something. But Peyton Royce, like, unless I read that wrong, unless I saw that tweet wrong, unless I saw those promo pictures that they have with the SmackDown logo behind them and the matchup, or sometimes individual ones coming out for a promo. Point is, they have that for the promotions. So the fact that they had that, and I did see it with my own two eyes, Becky Lynch and Peyton Royce, the beautiful, lovely Peyton Royce, see both of their beautiful faces there in that photo and that picture there for SmackDown Live that I remember, and then Sonya Deville being the one to face Becky. What's up with that sort of thing, right? Unless that was promoted for 2 weeks down the road, probably not. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just weird. But it is what it is. I mean, shouldn't really be that upset about it. It's just something that maybe I care about too much. But either way, the show starting off with the Bludgeon Brothers and Daniel Bryan getting into it on Miz TV. Rusev defeating Xavier Woods in that 1-1 contest. I mean, come on, Rusev to keep winning. Continue that momentum into Extreme Rules. He's going to face the WWE Champion at the said pay-per-view here. So, U.S. Championship Hardy versus Eric Young engine disqualification because since Shinsuke Nakamura is injured, Jeff Hardy issued an open challenge. And Eric Young ups Sanity didn't answer. But since in disqualification, everybody get involved. It moved on to a 6-man match. Jeff Hardy and the Usos facing up against Sanity. And Jeff Hardy and the Usos get the win. Then Becky Lynch defeats Sonya Deville. James Ellsworth calls out Asuka. Yeah, seriously, he does. Because why not? And next week, Paige comes out there and says, okay, you'll get your chance to interact with Asuka. James Ellsworth versus Asuka next week on SmackDown Live. It's the first time ever on live TV, Raw or SmackDown, in a long time, honestly, and had an actual legitimate match. I don't know if did Becky Lynch actually face Ellsworth himself in an intergender one-on-one match, actually sanctioned on the books for WWE on the show SmackDown Live, the first iteration of James Ellsworth, the first run. Not saying that this is a different iteration; it's the same James Ellsworth, the same goofy dude, which is still amazes me. Every time I see him on WTV like that, yeah, I know her, but thousands and thousands of others, maybe even better than him in the ring, that are actually professionals. I'm not talking about myself, no. I'm talking about those that like even some that I know. I know some indie wrestlers, locally and otherwise. It's just a weird thing. Hey, it's not I don't know. It's like I don't mean to knock him down or whatever. Sure, he paid his dues and ways, and still does. But it'd be what it be. Anyway, it's the main event of SmackDown Live being Team Hell No reuniting after Daniel Bryan defeating Harper. Beautiful cooperation. Like I said, I'm going through this pretty quick because I have to get going. Got many things going on. So, talk about Vader and my memories of him. Great WWE superstar, seems like a good guy as well. Infamous interview that everybody talks about as well. He had, I forgot what channel or who the host was, but it was also with The Undertaker. And the interviewer asked about being fake and this and that, about pro wrestling and scripted. And The Undertaker gave a PC answer, company answer, I guess. And but Vader wasn't having none of that. Vader wanted to answer the question. The guy wanted to ask Vader a different question. And Vader's like, after this, I'm going to answer this question because I want to give a real answer about that. Yeah, that kind of pissed him off. But anyways, the person, the wrestler, great. What I remember the most about him, to be quite honest, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, but it was his guest starring role on Boy Meets World. So, And even Daniel Fisher was at SmackDown Live /205 Live for those tapings on the Tuesday night. So that was pretty cool. Boy Meets World / Girl Meets World's Daniela Fisher. Which is pretty on, dude. Crush OG for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for everything here. Like I said, I apologize for the big silence in the beginning there and things to do and still have things to do tonight. But I just at least want to do this episode. And since I already started it before all the craziness happened here with family personal stuff. Well, yeah, that should be all. I'm just trying to think if there's other things I wanted to bring up. I should actually check if there are people in the live chat. I doubt it. I'm just going to see here if there are people watching live. Like I said, I apologize for the silence in the beginning of it. And I rushed through my recaps of Raw and SmackDown because it's just, I said a lot of things going on here. Hey, Amber Lee, what's up? Showing love, keeping up with work, like we were saying. Wish I could stay longer, have to get to bed. Thanks, Amber. Yeah, hopefully you do return to listen to watch. If you liked the video and all that other stuff, which I'm sure you did. And hope to talk to you maybe even in messages form and just talk, get to know you otherwise, and maybe even have you on the show in the future. But I do appreciate it. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get a camera. I'm trying to do all this to improve the show. If only I knew people that knew how to edit or knew how to do this, knew how to do that. You will help me out in that way. Kind of like working for me, but not, freelance. But either way. But yeah, thanks, Amber Lee. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. And definitely hope to hear from you soon. Whether it's my videos for next week, like I said, this is the last video of the week, or in message form. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. Instagram is CBK_06, Twitter at WWE_podcast, Snapchat is CBK_06, personal Twitter handle at Army_strong_06. Facebook as well. But like I said, to hear from you. And for everybody else, hope you all enjoyed this as much as it was. And I will be back next week for, as I do, Raw review, SmackDown review, and otherwise. Next week's videos, Monday will be the Raw review, Tuesday, SmackDown live review. Wednesday on my short-lived here going to be random Wednesday videos. Random video Wednesdays. We'll be doing my Would You Rather. So if you have some questions, welcome to leave it in the comment section below here in this video or any of my previous videos. And definitely welcome to send them to me. I'll make sure to get to all of them, as many as there are. But that will be on Wednesday for next week. So Amber Lee and others, welcome to do that. Thank you for all that watch live or archived. I'm going to like the video, share the video, subscribe. I will have the link again, like I did for my other 3 videos this week, to the survey. Let your thoughts be known on my channel. What you like, dislike, and otherwise, and answer all the questions. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening, your day, and your weekend. Next week being 4th of July week, so that's going to be awesome as well. So enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, and above all else, as always, take care.